One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
I do think it's quite handy having a button map for damage. I mean, yesterday I don't know if you did. You see my race? There's no reason why you watched it. It's boring, but I lost the front wing.
Yeah.
Like with 7 laps to go, I lost the front wing because I marginally clipped someone coming off a corner, and thought that's done nothing. I got like a 0x, but then it did go to a 4x because I think he hit somebody else, but that was kind of unrelated. But I got a 4x for it. But it's like he's still racing, was fine. Went into the next corner and was like just washed up the tracks and almost hit the wall. It was like, what the? And then the bloke was like, oh yeah, you've lost your front wing. But then I could recheck it, the damage status after I went in the pit, and it was like, came out and it was like, your car's fine. They just quickly repaired it and replaced it because there was a caution. I was going to drive around for the remaining laps and just finish on the lead lap like last. I'd have finished like 8th or 9th, but then there was a crash within like half a lap, which is brilliant, which meant I could replace the front wing really cheaply, and then came out in 5th, I think, then finished 4th. Have you gridded?
I am on the grid.
Everyone's gridded.
It's
B27 50 laps.
Stop barking at me. It's the first. Oh, I'm not
car
seeing
number 300.
I'm not seeing
the outside
trading
lane.
paints for you, but then that happened last time in this, didn't it? I don't know if that's a thing or not.
No, it hasn't actually applied.
No, okay, yeah. So maybe that didn't work. Don't worry about it. You have to do it the other way. So it's first gear start when you get round to
we need to catch car number 300.
It's double file for the first restart. Any subsequent restarts are single file, and you can only pass on the outside. So you just see everybody glued to the wall like this, driving around before the start, because you can't pass somebody on the outside before the start finish line.
Okay.
When you're going around the track to fuel save, because you're using fuel now, though, you want to be in a don't go around in first, obviously.
No.
You can coast as well if you've got your clutch. You can just you really want to be maximise every little second, but it's probably not worth it.
I haven't got my clutch mapped to anything.
Don't worry. Although to be fair, when I did my first AO race, I needed that because I would have ran out of fuel. I was coasting the last lap because it on lap 16, which is as early as you can just about get away with by going to the end if you're not at the front. You obviously want to check your fuel box and your tyre box. What I have established by looking at the Race Lab app's fuel tracker thing is that the iRacing one is the one you want to trust. The auto fuel on the iRacing box is good. Just use that right. First gear now, and then just no need to accelerate ridiculously.
Stay calm.
Just
Focus.
go. Right, going slowly now, slowly.
Go, nail it.
I'll be probably one man at 5, if not 4, depending on how close you get to people. They should be 4 and 1. Whoa, my God. Oh no.
Whoa.
Clear high.
That's going to be a restart. That was brilliant. I followed the guy.
Followed him into the wall.
Yeah, basically. He literally just... I was just following his pace.
B24.
And, he hit the wall. Yeah, he absolutely clattered the wall. Mental note, don't use the car in front as a... You're right to start again?
Yeah. I'm just driving until it restarts.
Yeah, don't use the car in front as a barometer for where your car should
One
be.
to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now. 5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Everyone's
Shut
gridded.
up! I don't have to talk. So I'm 4 and 1 to start straight away.
Yeah. Same currently.
And the weight jack is the next. You see the next yellow, but you
follow
can't see
car
it.
number
Oh, no, you've got it. Sorry, you're
300
using
in the outside column.
No, I can see it. Because we turned on the book. We turned on the box, and I also just temporarily moved one of the race laps things out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a better way of doing it. So because then you can use fuel on the iRacing box, which is way better. You want your fuel on it, and then you can use the steering wheel for your front ARB and the weight jacker. So the weight jacker's first yellow box.
That's yellow. Okay.
And again, it sort of does a similar sort of thing. But the bloke on VRS was saying you don't really want to use. It's not like you want to go to 4 and have your weight jack. Weight jack goes up to 10. It's like you don't want to be using both. You want to use one or the other. Okay. But basically, I think if you left your front ARB at 6 and then put your weight jacker up to 10, you'd get a similar sort of effect. But I don't know which one's stronger. I think putting the front ARB down 2 is stronger than putting the weight jacker up to 10. I think, but God knows. I might experiment and see whether I can work it out from feel. As I doubt it.
Yeah, I think I'll just use the first red box and nothing else for the time being.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready.
Go, go, go.
I've just noticed that the track temp in this race is way hotter. I've copied the VRS thing, but it's way hotter than the track temp was when I was racing yesterday.
Alright.
So it is going to be more quickly. Like the track temp in the race I did last night was 20 something. Oh, see ya. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. I've got to run.
Bell is leading the race.
Oh, had to brake. Nearly ran into the back of him.
That's last.
Outside. Clear.
Okay, Mark, the next car is Young.
Clear outside if you want it.
Oh, nice. Nearly killed the AI, but we both survived. I decided to go 3 wide at the bottom and didn't make the apex, shall we say.
Your last lap time was at 44.0. The guy ahead is Nash. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
I don't know if you did.
No. All good.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
You've just done a 42.0. Okay, Mark, our fuel window opens on lap 21. It'll close on lap 30. The leader has just done a 41.1. You're reeling. Nash in. The gap is now 0.1.
Oh, the other thing in these cars, which we should practice when you're not going around now, is if you find you do have to brake. Oh, okay. I mean, the computer's just literally doing this now. I've just killed 15 people.
You've got wheel damage.
I mean, I know I was talking, but I'm pretty sure the computer just spread.
We've been called into the pits for repairs.
Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get your car. 85.
That's right, I'll have a look at the replay of that because I crashed into it as well.
Your rear wing is damaged.
I nearly made it over the fence.
Actually, I'm going to watch you. I don't know. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I probably shouldn't stay there with the computer. Yes. Everyone's just launched into me. Right, what I was going to say is you should have a practice brake, because if you're running full tilt and you apply the brake, this car locks up really early. So you only have to apply 30-40% brake and it seems to lock up. You can't mash the brake. You have to kind of slow down with a bit of grace in the pedal push.
Yeah.
What?
It's worth watching me on that one. I nearly made it over the
I
fence.
am now. Oh mate, right, if you're doing that in a race, you obviously have to. If you see yellow flags or accidents ahead, you've got to apply some brake there. You look at your closing speed on the cars you hit was ridiculous. They were stopped and you just plowed into them at, I don't know what, 100 kilometers an hour.
It's not a live race, and I could already see you were dead, so I just thought I'd keep going.
Okay, fair enough. That's all right then, as long as that's what it was. Oh,
I could actually see it was you that was injured, broken.
Yeah. Right, let's do that again. I was doing quite well there. I got up to I don't know what.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed. 5
yeah,
cars.
I wasn't doing so well because
you're waiting on 2 cars to grid. Everyone's gridded.
Basically, what I was finding was, to sort of pass them, I was going low on the corner, but that made me have to slide massively because I started the corner lower.
Follow car number
and as soon as
3,
I backed up a little bit, they just disappeared on the straight.
Yeah, don't do that. Basically, you don't try and overtake them into only overtake off the exit of 2 and 4. Basically, just by getting a better run on people.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead
on straights.
Yeah, in the unless somebody makes a mistake, then you can do it.
Yeah.
If you've got a massive overspeed, then fair enough. But if you haven't, don't bother. Again, the VRS chap was basically saying. I mean, this probably doesn't apply in the lower split racing that we're doing, but when the set's a bit higher, it's basically if you're running out front, then the quickest way around is for the first 2 drivers to basically swap draft. So every straight they swap places, because one will just get a run on the other one.
Yeah.
And basically, 3rd back to 26th or whatever it is, 28th. Nobody's overtaking anyone unless the car in front makes a mistake.
Right.
Because you just can't catch up, basically, because the draft's so strong. That is not what happened at all in my race yesterday, but that's purely because presumably the standard's not very high.
Yeah.
It was just fucking carnage yesterday. In a good way, but you've got to let people. If people get a run on you, just let them overtake you. There's just literally no point. You can't block it, and they're just gonna hit you. Just they'll get
going green.
You're better off letting them go past than drafting them back up. All right, first gear, 4 and 1. Let's go.
The pace car is in.
Green.
Flag.
See ya.
That's cheating, man. Oh, don't overtake before the start line.
Green
We're gonna have a
We'll need to
penalty
pit
for
to
that.
serve this
You got a
penalty.
penalty?
Yeah.
On the inside before the
Yeah,
doesn't
matter.
finish line. You have to drive
No,
through
it does,
the
because
pits.
you don't go into the pits.
Clear all around. Go low.
Didn't know that was a thing.
So the
Don't
rule
actually
on
know where the start
is
line is.
It's quite a way down.
Oh yeah, there is.
So you basically they want people to overtake people at the line, i.e. coming off turn 4. So it's a little bit, that tower on the left hand side, it's a little bit in front of that. So you can't overtake on the inside. On the inside, before the start finish line, you can overtake on the outside, I think.
Yeah. All right.
But I just wouldn't recommend it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, let's just start again.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road
You can,
is
if you
closed
time
right
it perfectly, though, you can get a run like that. I mean, that's what people do, and that's why. But it's against the sporting code because you're not supposed. In real life, you get driving standards penalty for it. You're not
Yeah.
We
supposed
need
to
to
hang
follow
back and
car
get
number
a huge run on
300
the
in
car
the
in the
outside
front
column.
because it's dangerous. Whereas in iRacing, they can't police it, so it is possible. But it's where you're hearing NASCAR people complaining about there being a massive gap because they're like, well, you know, if you're going to do that, it's because you're trying to jump the start by guessing when it's going to go green and accelerating a second before everybody else.
Yeah.
But not overtake people until after you overtake your first car as you get to the start finish line.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I saw that in that GT race, didn't I? Where you said that guy sort of was kind of okay, but like when it went green, he was sort of doing like so much faster than everyone else. He just drove straight past us.
Yeah, but if you reported him, it is against the sporting code, I think. So it probably wouldn't get a ban for that, but probably could get a warning.
The camber on these wheels looks really weird. I'm following a car in front, and his left rear is like falling off.
It's like leaning out. It's left over to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't noticed that until you said it, but yeah, that is a thing. All right, here we go again. Let's try and string a few things together. So, I mean, the other thing to note, I mean, it's obvious because it happened to me, right? But the computer does make mistakes in this. So in the AI race that I did, the first one, there was a full-on smash up and a proper yellow flag thrown.
Yeah.
Get ready, going green.
You can hear all the computer cars switch to first gear. It's quite a good reminder. All of a sudden, it starts switching.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Green.
Through the middle? Is that wise?
We'll soon find out.
Moses.
Yeah, I was struggling a bit there. I was looking nervous.
Gosselin is now leading. That lap was a 42.3. Hunt is now in the lead.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
P26.
Clear up top. Inside. Clear inside.
Slowly learning how it works.
Right, it takes a while to get a feel for it.
Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Clear up top.
Ooh, my good.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Outside. Clear.
That lap time was 42.3.
Stay low. Clear high.
Got a massive run, but nowhere to go.
Huh.
Clear inside.
God, patience is a thing.
Yeah,
Those.
it's like I drove into like a little box of cars and ended up in a garage and couldn't go anywhere.
The leader is running 41.384. Car outside. Still there.
Oh, the drafting on this is crazy.
Outside.
Alright, Mark, the next car is Nash.
Came off a corner way faster than somebody, but on the bottom, and he was behind another car, and he just drove straight past me.
Yeah, that is a thing.
I thought, I've got him. Oh, no, hang on, I haven't.
Yeah.
Outside.
Oh my God!
Still there. Hold
Look at
your
him!
line.
He's just jumping into
That
me.
was
Well,
41.9.
no damage. He's lost his front wing. That was ridiculous.
Clear up top.
So they have an aggression setting, do they?
P26.
He literally just turned down. I've got a 4x out. He just turned right down into me.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Keep low.
The gap to Cassidy behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
He's come off worse though. He's going to have to go to the pits with that. There's a free spot for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's taken me like 8 laps to go past 2 cars, but there we go.
What?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Patience,
P25,
patience.
fastest lap.
95. Not that it means much, but
Car outside.
Oh, got the run too much.
Stay low.
it's like, you know, being steady, going through the corners, and then just trying to top. Yeah, you're gone. Just trying to take advantage of people when they check up, because they do, and getting a decent run off 2 and 4.
So, starting to make some progress.
P24.
So yeah, P24.
Oh,
Outside.
massive run.
Outside is clear. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Outside.
Yeah.
2 wide.
See, when you get it right and they don't, it's like you're going. It's almost like they're stood still. Oh, he's in the slipstream. He's coming back at me. Get out of it. Let that go. Then.
My lap 10's going to be worth
P19. That lap
a lot
time was
back.
42.0.
I just overtook an entire pack in a very unsafe
you're
manner.
19. You're in 90. That's
No.
like 6 cars in one go.
Yep, all on the
You're
same
gaining
straight.
on this guy. The gap's
And into
now
the corner.
0.7.
I think I only got away with that because it's AI.
Yeah, probably, but who cares?
I just got a massive run on them and just kept my foot pinned. It's just like, I don't think I'd do that in real life. It'd be death.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're pulling away.
That's the fastest lap of the race. You've just done a 40.8.
Oh, he's got me. So annoying. He's got the slipstream. I can't progress. I'm in ninth and stuck.
Oh, you got no one in front of you.
There's loads of people in front of me, but I can't get past this guy because there's a gap. There's the gap and no one's slowing down.
Oh.
Every time I get a run on him off the corner, I can't get in front of him.
Yeah.
Because he's got the toe, so he's like goes back past me and then he's got the outside line of the corners and he's managing to come back around the outside. Come on. Yeah.
P18. That last lap was a 40.7.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside, clear, car, and up the front.
I don't know if you actually need to take tyres in this race. I don't think you do, but if you're taking fuel, you might as well do, I think, is the...
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Outside. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.1 seconds. Clear high.
Yeah, I've no idea what to do about the pits coming up. Or not.
I don't know, you won't have to pit for a while yet if you don't want to, but if you've got auto fuel on, you probably want to add, it's probably saying add 36 litres, is it?
Auto fuel's ticked, but I can't see what it's saying.
Third
don't know
line
where to look. 10.5 gallons. Gallons.
Oh, gallons. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know. The iRacing thing's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
If you were running out in the lead, you need to add a lot more, and if you haven't got draft, you need to add a lot more. So actually, it's quite, you need to add slightly over half a tank. And even more than that if you want.
1.1 seconds. Doing good. Keep it up.
That lap was a 40.8. Okay, Mark, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.5.
Are you getting on? Are you in a little battle or?
Well, I got past. Yeah, I'm in 18th, and then there was a gap, but I have just caught them up.
Okay, good.
It's just a case of taking my time and getting past them a little bit. Can be quite annoying because sometimes I like you sort of back off on the corner and then I end up backing off a little bit, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, but it is a fine line between smashing into the person if they go around the outside or the wall if you get that wrong. So
yeah,
best to err on the side of caution and build up to getting it right.
Car 85, jump the front.
'18th.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line.
the draft is crazy.
Well, that's risky. Let's go mad one on this dude. See you later. Definitely get in front of you.
Car outside. The lead consider 41.492. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Right, next time you go past the pit entry, have a little look. There's a white line which marks you've got the wall on the left-hand side. It'll be your right-hand side when you're going into the pit.
Car outside.
Breaking up a little bit, weirdly.
So when you go
I'll put a guy in the wall.
pit, oh, don't worry about it. Is it going to go yellow?
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I can see the pit. There's a wall.
Yeah, you see the line though. There's a line in the middle of. It's not in the middle of the track, but it's like
17th place. The gap to Garrison in front is now 1.2 seconds.
hello.
Sorry, you're disappearing worse and worse.
Come on. Oh, that's
Yeah. It's sort of getting crackly, but with gaps.
Still doing it now. I think my computer's struggling.
I heard still doing it now, but I didn't get anything prior to that.
Load of rubbish.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Just about at the minute. Yes.
On pit entry, there will be a line on your right, on the right-hand side of your car. Yes, on the road.
Yeah.
You want to brake. Start braking just before the start. To do that long to slow down because you can't brake very hard.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
So you don't want to go sailing past that line without starting to brake where that line starts. Okay.
Okay.
outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Keep low. Outside is clear.
The guy in front is Garrison. Okay, Mark. The pit window is now open.
Death with the leaders.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds. The leader is running 41.51.
The guy ahead has just posted a 40.9.
The car in P27.
P17.
40.426. Outside. We're halfway in the race. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high
P16.
side.
Okay, Mark. We're halfway through. We estimate 6 laps remaining on this tank. Your lap time was 41.0.
2.1 seconds.
My auto fuel is telling me to add
Gosselin
38
is now
litres.
leading.
It's ticked for auto fuel, surely you just leave it to do its thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to anyway.
Yeah.
I don't mind having more fuel than I need currently.
Car outside. Still there. Hold
P17. Your lap time was at 41.8.
Clear outside.
This is where I've got no idea how much fuel to add now because all of a sudden my fuel consumption changes dramatically.
Oh, so yeah.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
I'm still not hearing what you're saying.
I'm just saying I'm going to take a bit more fuel for safety.
Car
Yeah.
outside. Still there.
Well, I'm going to have to pit in like the next lap or two.
Stay low.
P16.
Car on the high side. The car in P18. Just at the fastest lap. 40.269. Still there.
I don't know whether telling the computer that you're pitting in
Still there. Hold the
helps.
line.
That's what I'm doing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's remind myself where the pit is.
Clear outside. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Hunt is leading the race.
Oh no, I'm going to get black flag for that.
Alright, Mark. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
You're now leading. Outside is clear.
Did you take tyres as well? Oh my god. Oh, hello.
Let's get a
Everything-
race in there. I've got a 40-second penalty. That's great.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 97 kilometers per hour.
Just completely stuffed it up, but it was good. It was.
Did you take tyres?
2.
I did, but yeah, I did.
Hudson
Yes,
is now in the lead.
I came in the pit box just really. Is that you?
Yeah.
I'm so far back now. I'm going to be last.
All clear. Punch it.
I got to first though, so I'm taking up. Oh no, that's you, isn't it? Are you behind me? So you come out.
I've just come out, yeah. I didn't take tyres.
No, you're a
I
lap.
decided I couldn't find
No,
the setting.
You're a lap. You're a lap over. You're a lap ahead of me as well.
Well, what happened to you?
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Yep, I'm last.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't know a word of anything you were
Gosselin
saying.
is now in the lead.
The leader's bidding
Oh,
now.
yeah, I'm just last. I got a black flag for speeding in the pit lane.
Is that because you didn't brake early enough?
Yep.
Ah,
I was trying to push it.
Car 17.
Yeah.
Up the front.
23rd place.
Car inside. Still there, inside.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 14 seconds. The leader, Gosselin, is pitting.
Oh, I might get a lap back as he's pitting, but maybe not.
Okay, Mark.
no,
There's
he
a
won
car
that
exiting
game.
the pits. Heads up.
Almost two.
P24. You've just done a 41.6. Fastest lap for Hill, 40.2.
The car in P26. Just at the
Hey.
fastest lap. 40.25. In the middle. 3-1.
I died.
The car behind you closing on
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag.
seconds. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to
Bell
pit lane.
is now leading.
Press and hold the reset button.
That was fun. Sorry, you're
Whoa! I'm watching you. You completely.
What? Mate, your audio is just awful. Sorry, I couldn't find the button.
That's all right. Is that better?
Yeah, that's loads better.
I just disconnected, reconnected, turned the headset off, and turned it on again because I don't know what the hell's going on. But sorry about that.
Hunt is leading the race.
That's right.
You might as well do it spectacularly. I just came to the replay and I
New
was still on
fastest
you
lap
from
for
before,
Garrison,
and
40.2.
you're like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah. Well, basically what it was, I had a good
Yeah.
run, but there was a guy coming out the
That's a new
pits, and I
fastest
thought,
lap
you know
for
what, I'm just going
Young,
to send it down the middle because
40.1.
this is probably a terrible idea. But I did it anyway. I could have made it, but I did a little bit of a jink to the one side.
Oh, you jinked towards it, to be fair.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that is a big old.
That was fun.
That is a big.
To be fair, if this was a live race, I would not have done that.
No, granted, I get that. It's just practice, but it's the idea of getting used to how it handles in traffic. But
I want to go back to see my.
it
lap
is
10.
You're sorry.
I'm just going to go back and see my lap 10.
The car is now.
Oh, hang on, I'm back in the race. Is it fixed? No, it can't be.
Oh, we had yeah, no, it will be because we had fast repairs probably.
Really?
So you wouldn't get that normally.
All right. What are we doing?
Oh, you want to drive? Oh, well, I was going to say, do you not need to see Wendy? I probably need to go and see Rach tonight. I think probably now.
Yeah.
I can leave this going if you want.
Nah, I'll just do a quick replay of lap 10.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look.
I don't know what camera to watch it on.
TV2.
TV2.
Oh, okay. There's nobody there. Oh, it must be lap 9. You've already overtaken. Oh no, that's okay. You go to the lap 9,
Yeah.
and it goes in line 9 into 10.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, let's go for the next corner then.
Well, because you're not green. I don't know which one you're on. You're car 1, aren't you?
Car 1.
I'm ahead of you because it must be. It's not yet. It must be in the next corner.
Wow. Computer put one of itself in the wall.
Is that what caused it?
No, that's just as a result of me being amazing. When I changed the view though, camera 2 didn't seem to like cuts away at just the wrong moment.
Far chase, go far chase,
Far chase.
Far chase, and hit the space bar coming off the corner so you can see the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, that'll do. That's better.
Oh, it's that red car's caused a check up, and everybody behind's checked up. Oh, see ya. Ooh, naughty.
What's that?
Ooh. The when you go 3 wide, the purple car smashes the blue car into the wall, and then he collects the 10 behind you. Have you watched it yet?
I have, yes.
It's all going on to your right hand side.
Yeah.
After you've gone past them, or as you're going past the purple car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I enjoyed that. The drafting is both fun and infuriating.
yeah.
I
Well,
got like a
and
massive,
scary.
the number of times I got a massive run, pulled out, and then suddenly nothing, and you start going backwards.
Yeah, I think it's more of it's definitely a thing, and it was a thing in the race. It was less of a thing in the human race, because I think everybody's better at coming off the corner broadly at the same speed, or you do get people who make mistakes, but then you get way more of the snaking effect down the straight as people try and break the toe. So like everybody's doing a big old snake down the straight, which
I would say, yeah, because the AI was just sitting there letting you catch up.
Yeah, the people would do that. So they're sensible if you get alongside, but before you get alongside, everybody's like going all over the show, and you just get a big long straight snake going, which is quite looks quite cool in itself. If you look at some of the laps which didn't go yellow in, so my I left my replay running, and if you look at some of the laps after the finish of the race, so on the replay after the first 3 laps, so it's like lap 4 to 25 where there's loads of green flag running. It's quite cool just watching it. It's almost like just watching the cars do their thing down the straight. It's quite what's the word? I say therapeutic. I don't know if that's the right word, but it just looks cool. Anywho, talking bollocks. So yes, but we'll be able to do this next season.
It's good. I still had it 4 and 1. I didn't move any of that stuff around, but
probably didn't need to if you're in traffic. But if the traffic in ahead went a little bit lighter, if you'd flicked it to 5, you would have been faster.
Yeah, true.
But you have got more chance of hitting the wall, but I think it's pretty safe at that one. I didn't have an issue with it.
Yeah. Well, I managed to do the pit stop. I didn't use the pit limiter. I just did that bit myself. Just sort of took the hit on the couple of seconds I would have lost here or there. But
is that because you're never sure if it's on and you don't want to go over?
Just for today, I thought the chances of me cocking it up if I try and press buttons on the steering wheel probably higher than if I just slowed down and just did 59.
Well, when I went into the pits, I pushed it. You probably didn't hear this because I was breaking up. I pushed it, got a black flag, and was sort of laughing at myself because I got a black flag, and then didn't realise that my pit box was right at this end of the pits, and went past it, like flew past it.
Yeah.
And then was trying to reverse back down the pits, and then crashed into the wall as I was reversing, and then went back past the pits too far, and then had to pull into it, and then had a 40-second penalty for the black flag. So if you want to see a bad pit stop, that's about as bad as you could possibly get, and it's coming out 2 laps down.
Yeah. I managed to slow it down just about, but it was a little bit hairy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is that line is like the latest you want to be braking beforehand, and certainly in a race you'd do that. I did again because it's AI. I pushed it a little bit, but you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
cool.
All right.
Enjoyed that. Catch you later.
Yeah. Speak to you later. Cheers. Bye.